Hello everyone and welcome back to Poppy Seed Mini. Today is spa day because, why not? Who needs a reason to have a spa day, right? In this episode, we're going to check out the Make It Miniverse Make It Mini spa balls, and we're going to be doing some fun customizing and crafting. Don't mind me, I'm just going to relax while you guys watch the video. Okay, before we open any of these, I did want to chat about the different sounds that each ball makes. So, we noticed when we were buying ours, and I've also seen some other videos on this, so I know it's not just us, but each ball seems to have its own unique sound. Like the soap, for instance. Now, we had a little trouble with this one, but for the most part, the soap doesn't make much noise at all. Like so. The bath balm, on the other hand, has this rattly sound to it. And I believe what's happening is the molds for the bath balms and the powders are kind of shaking around in there. On the other hand, the sugar scrub all come with a bottle of body oil inside. And I believe that is the sound we're hearing when we shake these ones. You can kind of hear some tapping on the side of the ball, and there might be a slight liquidy shaking sound. So those are kind of the three different sounds that you might hear when you're hunting for these, and it might help you find the ones you're looking for. Now, the other day I went hunting for the peach soap because I still don't have that one. And I shook a ball and it was quiet, so I bought it. But it ended up being a sugar scrub one, so I don't know if I just wasn't listening closely enough, or if sometimes these ones end up quiet because the bottle is in a different spot. So I hope that's helpful. Okay, we've waited long enough. Let's open one of these guys up. Ooh. And we're supposed to read the directions first, which I'll let you do on your own. Now, if you're trying to figure out which one you've got, all you have to do is look at the guide because it's got exactly what you have and the complete directions on how to make them, which I think is cool because you don't have to go opening the bags even to find out what you've got, which I'm super excited about this one. It comes with a teal loofah, which will match my new bathroom perfectly. And there it is. Okay, you guys, these are so soft and fluffy and cute, and they're the perfect size for Barbie. This set also comes with a tiny little dropper for putting the oil in the bath bombs. It also comes with this bathtub expandable tray, which these things are awesome. Can't wait to use them for my builds. And they fit great on my new tub. And I tested them on the dollar store tubs too, and they definitely fit on those. You also get 4 feet for the miniature bathtub that you can make out of the surprise ball. We've got our little tool bag here, and this one comes with the mixer and a spoon for scooping. Oh, and these are the little essential oils that you get for the scents. Each of the bath bomb balls also come with a cute display tray. And of course, we need our fizzy powder and our bath bomb powder. So these two things get mixed together with the essential oil. And the last thing it comes with is a bath bomb mold. So that means after this, we can probably get more bath bomb stuff and make more, right? I mean, if you're into tiny, tiny little bath bombs. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is take your scent, which this one is called Fresh, which kind of makes me laugh. Fresh scent. What is that supposed to mean anyway? And you need to add 16 drops to the bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I saw someone online who dropped the entire bottle of oil into their bowl, and they ended up with bath bomb soup. So first, you're going to add the bath bomb powder, and that gets mixed in. Well, I'm not 100% sure what this fresh scent is, but it doesn't smell half bad. Once you have that all mixed together, you need to add in your fizzy powder. Ugh, trying not to make a mess. So I took out some of these balls and just tested them yesterday with my 10-year-old daughter. And oh my gosh, you guys, she had such a good time doing this with me. It was really fun. So if you're considering getting these as gifts for older girls, I think they'll really enjoy them. Once it's mixed together well, you're going to fill up your molds. And now this batch only makes 2 bath bombs. And then there's 2 other bags for you to make 2 more. So you're going to fill these up all the way. I saw someone, they put a little surprise in the middle of the bath bomb. So then when it fizzed in the tub, it like revealed the surprise. Oh my gosh, it was the cutest thing. So if anyone wants to get creative with this, I thought that would be a super cute idea. I knew I was going to make a mess. All right, these are full to the top and I still have a little extra. Grab the top of your mold and press down to form your bath bomb. Oops. Oh, my bottom fell out, but it's looking really good in there. Check the top and make sure we're well formed. Yep. All right. The directions say to let your bath bombs sit and dry for an hour or they will start to crumble. And we've had some crumble trouble anyway, so I would definitely follow the directions. Once they're dry, you just take apart the top and the bottom of the mold and then you slip it out the side here. Like so. All right, let's test out one of these bath bombs. Now, they said the water has to be above 98 degrees for them to fizz. And there it fizzes. Fun. I thought it would be super cute if we had little boxes for our bath bombs that we make. And maybe it'll help protect them before they get used. So I made my little bath bomb and then I cut one of my miniature posts into 4 pieces and used that to wrap up my bath bomb and then slip it into the box carefully and close it up. And if you check out my printable, I've made the same colors as all the different scents. because there's definitely a lot of bath bombs to collect. To get the printable for today's build, you can go to my blog at poppyseedmini.blogspot.com. The link will be in the description box below. To make the little bath bomb box, all you need to do is cut it out and then fold all the sides and tabs in, like so. Then add some glue to that side tab, and as you're putting the bottom together, the two sides fold in and that last piece tucks right into the bottom like so. And then you're just going to press where you've glued and hold that until it dries. Once it's dry, just fold down the little tabs and the top should slip into place like so. All right, next we're going to check out one of the sugar scrubs. This one is the Rose Sugar Scrub. So we get a bowl, another silver bowl, a cute little pink floof, or loofah, I should say. We get our feet and our tub tray. The bottle of body oil that I had mentioned before, this is where we're getting that sound. A cute little bag of white sugar, which I refilled my last little bag of white sugar and stuck it in my little kitchen. For the utensils, we get a spoon and the adorable little scooper. And we've got our little Rose Essential Scents. A beautiful rose gold tray. And, oh, you guys, these little jars are just fantastic. They've got like these little hooks and they flip, the little top flips open and they're so darn cute. I can't wait to get the blue ones because I decorate with blue jars in my kitchen. Oh, yes, so fun. There are 3 different types of sugar scrubs in this collection. There's the tropical, which we tried yesterday, and it smells amazing. The eucalyptus brown sugar, which comes with the blue jars that I'm looking for, and the rose sugar scrub. So you've got 3 different colored jars to collect, which is super cool. Now, before I add my sugar scrub to my jars, I am going to add my little labels. So I take my label and I take a piece of packing tape and I'm just going to set my label on the tape so that it still has tape around all the edges. I cut it out, leaving a little bit on the edge. And then I stick it to the side of my jar. Giving it a cute little label. And of course, I made one that matches all of the scents. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is pour your sugar into the bowl. Then you're going to add 10 spoonfuls of oil. I try to not add any extra. Mix that together. Then you can add your rose scent to it, and it doesn't give a direction for how much. So I just put a little bit. And then stir that in. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of the rose smell. I love the tropical. The fresh was good. But this is not my favorite. Okay, so once you're done, you're going to fill up your little jars. I suppose that's why they make different flavors, though. You know, or flavors, I should say scents. Because everybody's going to have a different opinion, right? All right. My advice is to not overfill these because the lids sink into them. And you should have plenty of sugar scrub to fill up both jars and maybe even some extra. You know, to test out. And of course, you've got your little scooper to scoop it out. And now you have these fantastic little jars of sugar scrub for your spa. All right, and last but not least, because this is my absolutely favorite one to do, we are checking out one of the soap balls. Now, the soap, well, this one in particular, the berry soap, comes with a darker bathtub tray. And it comes with 2 bowls instead of 1, and one has a lid that actually works. It comes with a cute little purple loofah, the 2 bowls with the lid. The soap making mold kit. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, you guys. It actually comes with like a little silicone mold with the pounding tool and the slicer mold holder. Oh, it's the coolest thing. If anyone can't tell, this is like my absolute favorite. You've also got the little matching tray to hold the soap. We've got 2 bottles of Very Berry Essential Scents. And this one comes with a mixing tool and a cutting tool. And again, it's all in that darker wood tone. And the last thing in our little tub is the 2 different types of soap. All right, so first we'll mix up our blue soap. It's pretty simple. Ugh, as long as you don't make a mess all over yourself. Just dump the powder in the bowl and then add 1 of the bottles of the berry scent. And mix together. Mix it until you get a hard lump of soap, like so. And then after you get the first color done, put the lid on. The soap must start setting right away, and we don't want that drying while we're mixing up the other color. So grab your next bowl and add the next color of powder. Add the second bottle of the essential oils and then mix that next color together. Okay, so I've got both of my soap made up, and the first thing I'm going to do is put in a layer of blue soap. And I'm going to squish that down with this nice little squisher here. And you know what? Kind of sticks to it a little bit. I'm going to peel it off stick it back in and squish it on the other side. All right, it's still flattened down where I want it. So I'm just gonna push that in. And then I'm gonna take half of my pink soap and I'm gonna do the same thing and put in a layer of pink on top of the blue. You can also come back with your tool and help you squish it into the corners if it's not getting into the corners good enough. All right, now I'm going to take my remaining blue and the rest of my pink, and now I'm going to marble them together. So I just kind of squish them together and then start to twist them a bit and fold it over, twist some more, kind of creating a marbly effect. All right. Once you're happy with how your marble is looking, then you can stick it on the top. Now, it always seems like there's extra soap on top. But instead of scraping that off like I've seen everybody else do, I'm going to make it look textured. I think that soap that kind of has that cool, like wavy, I don't know, like they do amazing things with soap. Obviously, I'm not a soap maker in real life. So I'm going to give it some texture and some waves to the top. And I'm just using, this is like a long skewer. And then I'm going to take my scraper to the two sides and make sure they are straight. Everything is straight. Maybe add some waves in here. I don't know. You know, we're supposed to have fun with this stuff, right? As I said, the soap has been my absolute favorite to play with. All right. And then the next thing I do is I add little berries from my Make It Mini kits to the top. And I kind of watch where my slices are going to be to know where to put the berries. Because I'm just going to add a blueberry and a strawberry to every slice. How fun does that look? All right, now it says it needs 30 minutes to dry. All right, now that our soap has set for about 30 minutes, we can pull it out of the mold. Ooh, a little tight in there. All right. I just kind of pull away the edges and make sure everything's separating before I try to force anything out, and then push up from the bottom with your fingers like so. And then you're going to set your block of soap into the slicing mold. Kind of line your soap up with the lines so you know where to cut. And as cute and fantastic as this adorable little slicer is, it's a little dull on the edge. So I'm going to use a real knife to cut my soap, but that's just a personal opinion. So you're just going to go ahead and slice through your little pieces of soap. And then you can pull out your pieces of soap. But I've noticed they kind of stick to the bottom a little bit. So you might have to use a tool to help get them out. And here is how it turns out when you layer and then marble the top of your soap. And of course, add extra little additions on top. Then you can add your little pieces of soap to the tray. And if you want to add a little label, I've included that on my printable, in case you want to start your own little miniature soap shop. To make the little packages of face masks, first I cut them out. Then I fold them in half. Then I take my glue stick and I glue the whole back. Then I cut a little square of paper towel just to add the stuffing and glue that shut. To add shine to the packaging, I wrap it in my packing tape. I also like to take my teeny tiny miniature hole punch and cut out the little hole in the packaging. Like so. And then I also take something to bend the edges slightly so it really gets that packaged look. If you'd like to have a face mask that's out of the bag, go ahead and make an oval out of paper towel. Then we need the little spot for the nose. And then cut out 2 eye holes on either side. I just fold the side of it in and then cut out a triangle. Like so. Ah, mine looks like a tiger. Oh well. To make your own miniature cucumber slices, take the cucumber printable and fold it in half. Glue both sides together. And then let it dry. Once they're dry, you can cut around each cucumber. If the edges end up a little bit white, you can always go back with a green marker and touch them up. And then you'll have cucumbers for your spa day. Hey you guys, we're always excited to hear from you. If you have ideas for new builds or new things you want us to check out or any other ideas, just let us know in the comments down below. Hey, and don't forget, if you'd like to make this beautiful spa bathroom, we have a full tutorial on our channel. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Poppy Seed Mini. We hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have fun crafting. Well, I'll get back to relaxing and you guys can get to crafting.